need a drink. Ugh, fine.
Janice? What's the matter? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just super.
What time is it?
I don't know, it's late, maybe 3 o'clock. Listen, do you have a spare pillow? I might have to sleep on your couch tonight.
Certainly if I need to. My, you're drinking awfully fast. You might want to try the less expensive scotch.
No, 2 or 3 more of these and I'll be fine.
What time is it?
I don't know. Do you have a spare pillow?
Certainly. If you need to.
You know what? You want to know what's going on, Wilma? You want to know what's going on? Remember that guy you set me up with tonight? Eddie Gibson, that great catch, that ball of fire, that Mr. Wonderful?
Yes, your big date. How did it go?
He's dead.
Oh dear, you didn't like him?
No. He's dead. Kaput. Finito. A non-participant in the life experience.
He's dead?
Which really shouldn't surprise you since the old coup was probably pushing 90.
Oh, he wasn't that old. I would say in the far side of the 70s.
How could you stick me up with that decrepit old dinosaur? I'm a vital woman in the prime of my life. I could go to any bar in this town and have my pick of guys half his age. Guys who at this moment are still very much alive.
I'm sorry, Janice. I just thought you being a nice single lady and Mr. Houston being a nice mature widower means it seemed like a good match.
A good match? The fact that you could even consider hooking me up with that old Methuselah up there. Sometimes I wonder if you really know who I am.
He's upstairs? In your room? Right now?
That's why I want to stay down here. I'm not spending the night with the corpse, thank you, regardless of how desperate you seem to think I am.
What happened to him?
I don't know, I'm not a doctor. 1 minute he's conscious, next bluey. No love of that.
Maybe he's asleep. He tends to nap a lot at the office.
He's dead, Wilma. I've seen enough dead bodies in my life to know when someone's kicked the bucket.
You have?
All I can think is his heart must have exploded. There was no advance warning. We were in bed. Things were proceeding very nicely. He seemed to be enjoying himself.
You were in bed? You mean you were...
Middle of the night, Wilma, what did you think we were doing? Playing Parcheesi?
But I thought you didn't like him.
Well, he's hardly my dream man, but once I got past the liver spots and colostomy bag, I found him quite agreeable. Still, next time you try to fix me up, I'd appreciate it if you'd pick someone who's likely to last the night.
Dear me. Have you called the police?
Not yet, because I know they're going to ask questions. Watch, they're going to try to say that I was involved somehow.
Well, you were involved, Janice. I mean, if you were doing something with him at the time?
It's just a coincidence. I've had plenty of men in my day. This is the first time one has actually died under me.
Under you? You mean you were on top of him?
Yes, Wilma, I was on top. We have the vote, you know. Our options have expanded.
I mean, you were sitting and bouncing on a man of his age?
I wasn't going to wait for him to climb up on me. It took him 10 minutes just to take off his shoes.
It just strikes me as a rather bold for a first date. I've been married to Vernon for 26 years now, and I never...
Well, maybe you should. A little empowerment once in a while will do you a world of good. It's a new century, Wilma. You don't have to just lie there with your eyes closed and recite the multiplication tables to yourself anymore. Get yourself a pair of spurs and go ride that bad boy.
Gracious. We shouldn't be talking about such lofty things, not with poor Mr. Gibson dead with this.
Yeah, it's a fucking shame. Oh well.
And you say it happened suddenly? That's a blessing.
Yeah. Took the pillow off his face and it was all blue. His eyes were bulging and his tongue. It took the air to my balloon, let me tell you.
There's a pillow over his face?
Yeah, I was holding it there. That's why I didn't know he was dead until well after. But when it works, it's spectacular.
Janice, for heaven's sake, you must have suffocated him?
Oh, I don't think so. I've done the pillow routine lots of times. I've never lost anybody before. Well, one guy went into a semi-coma, but he had asthma, I found out later. Now I always ask beforehand.
Oh, I have to say, Janice, if I know you were favorited strange and favorite practices.
This is strange. These are common sexual techniques familiar to any modern American woman. Don't you ever watch cable?
Maybe. I've led a sheltered life, but I can't believe that muffling someone while bouncing around with his privates is a popular form of sex play. even in New York.
Alright, the pillow thing's a little more exotic. That's something I picked up on my own back when I was a hooker.
You were a hooker?
Well, an escort. I had my own phone number. It was just the youthful phase I was going through while I was supporting my drug habit.
You had drug habit?
A small one, not heroin or anything, just a little coke here, a little crack there. Kicked it no sweat when I was in prison.
You were in prison?
I don't like talking about it. It was a bullshit charge. I was practically innocent. Anyway, my cellmate, a very lovely woman, helped me get clean. And since she was a rather assertive lesbian, I wound up repaying her in dribs and drabs. But I learned a lot about myself in the process, and I have no regrets.
Oh, no idea you had such colorful past.
You see, that's my point. If you'd taken the time to get to know me, then you'd know what kind of man to set me up with. It's a tricky business bringing people together.
If I know that you're into kinky perverted things like that, I would have tried to set you up at all. We obviously travel in widely different circles.
Everybody's into things like that, Wilma. Everybody but you. You think your precious Mr. Gibson was some kind of altar boy? He's the one who wanted to get tied up, you know? He's the one who brought out the maraschino cherries. And you want to know what else he did?
I don't want to know.
He took out his teeth and found my toes.
Oh,
That's right. Stuck the paint right off my nails. So don't be so cocksure about what's normal and what isn't. I'll tell you normal. Being married to the same guy for 26 years, doing same things day after day, never getting on top. I'll bet you don't even own a single piece of rubber latex.
no, I don't.
Hopelessly out of the loop, Wilma. I should set you up. I know a couple of guys who could really blow some fresh air up your schmata. For a price, of course.
I appreciate that, Janice, but I'm perfectly happy the way things are. At least I think I am.
Sure like Shirley Temple.
Janice,
Yeah?
I would love to hear more about your lesbian experiences.
I'll get my pillow.